Two-stage pickup.
126 Hotel Foxtrot, hold short taxi.
Power.
99 Hotel Foxtrot, hold position.
Full position 99 Hotel Foxtrot.
Rescue 80, cross runway 33 left, hold short runway 33 right.
Cross 33 left, short of 33 right, rescue 80.
One more right pedal, one more right pedal.
Ground, Cessna 99709, Bravo 3 off of 33 left, request taxi back.
Cessna 99 Hotel Foxtrot, cross runway 6.
I have that. I have the highway.
Rescue 80, cross runway 33 right, without delay, traffic short final.
Cross 33 right, rescue 80. Sitting here on the bench.
Who's the Cessna at Bravo 3?
It's Cessna 99709.
Cessna 99709, airspace parking.
Request taxi back to the active 709.
Cessna 99709 are behind the Cessna, runway 33 left, taxi via Bravo, Bravo 4, use caution for the aircraft doing their line up, stay attention.
Shit.
It's alright. Look, you just has to go over, pull over, has to go over to the slopes.
Departure.
On ground, 504 Papa at the Whiskey ramp, looking to go to the slopes.
Cessna 555 uniform Papa, taxi into the slope and hold short of November 555 uniform Papa, taxi into the slope, hold short runway 6 and all hard surfaces go time.
Taxi to the slope, hold short of runway 6 all time, 504 Papa.
Alright, so we'll be out of the way, we don't have to wait. That gives us a little more running room. Remember, we got a tailwind, so don't go over this marker.
Huh?
Just go right into there. If you want more running room, we can taxi down to the end. Do it right here. Unless you want to go down there.
Okay, no problem.
Alright, so we'll do a pedal count. Just stationary hover. And just make a call that your right tail is clear before you turn left.
Right tail is clear. And we're turning left. 90 degrees. Stop. And clear. Keep turning.
Cessna 709er, do you want touch and go? Stop taxi back.
709, like to depart to the west and back to Farmdale. And you want us to put it down, right?
No, turn around and put it back into the wind. Keep on coming around, put it back into the wind.
709 roger, my
Still 90 degrees, once more, and then once more. And then we'll just put it down for a second.
Alright.
Because they give it a time to, we're almost at the 5 minutes, so. Alright, that's good. Perfect.
108 Hotel Foxtrot.
Whenever you're ready, just pick us up and let them down.
709er on departure, fly runway heading maintain via Fartable 1400.
So, hang on, there we go.
Alright. Alright, so warning lights are out. We're top
Out of below 1,400.
gauges are at the green, and we're coming up.
99709.
Power.
Proceed via Echo, hold short runway 33 right.
Paddle.
Echo short of 33 right, rescue 80.
November 709, read back correct, you have information, Sierra.
Up a little bit.
So I put tower in for you, hang on.
Oh, thank you.
I have tower in.
Long Island Tower, 504 Papa in the slopes, ready to depart.
Look at the 555 uniform Papa, Long Island Tower, stand by.
Stand by, 504 Papa.
On final for the start. Do we have clear?
46 Alpha, stock for the land.
Clear land, 46 Alpha.
710 Foxtrot, runway 33 left, clear to take off, and the go, continue up on.
To the airport takeoff to the left, 7 Hotel Foxtrot on the go, continue on the upwind, 7 Hotel Foxtrot.
Number 1560 Echo Tower, you up?
Just joined, 60 Echo.
60 Echo, join a right down on 33 left.
Joining the right down with 33 left, 60 Echo.
21412, after your touch go, continue up on the call to close.
After the touch and go, continue up 1412. Are we following the Piper ahead of us?
Number 4128 from you're calling the counter base.
Still clear.
Roger,
On track call.
Number 3, runway 33 right, touch and go. On the go, continue up.
He's using.
Number 3, clear touch and go, runway 33 right, on the upwind.
I know this guy left.
Number 572, correction 75270 on the go, continue up on the call to cross one.
On the go, you got the cross one, 270.
Number 129 Hotel Foxtrot, runway 33 left, clear for takeoff, then continue up on the call your cross one.
Runway 33 left, clear for takeoff.
I was trying to go 270 to stop this.
71 Hotel Foxtrot, make it early left
I hate
cross one.
when they use 33.
That's cross clear, 7
We'll see if you jump in after this guy.
We're going to outside the small Papa, ready to park.
Helicopter 555, Uniform Papa, remain west of runway 33 left and north of runway 24 at all times. Whiskey pad, clear for takeoff. I'm sorry, slow clear for takeoff. You can proceed on course heading 270.
Clear for takeoff, circle 270, west of 33, all time, flapping small Papa.
Helicopter 5 Uniform Papa, maintain out of below 600.
Out of below 600, flapping small Papa.
Alright, so I guess guys got the pattern. Alright, so we're just nice and slow.
Bravo 3.
Nice and slow, nice and slow.
Making funny noise.
And just keep that now, push through once you get that little slow. So you see, we go nice, straight, level, perfect. We don't have the oscillation, the traverse flow effect.
Since they're required, just taxi back to left.
Number 129 Hotel Foxtrot, roger. Once you're over the whole short line, you can contact ground.
Contact ground 129 Hotel Foxtrot.
Alright, now remember the high velocity chart, so we want to keep it over 50 knots.
270 from the
So just keep forward airspeed.
Go,
Alright, good. Alright, still start turning.
Tower 5, 108, Papa Tango, holding short 33 left.
Remember, you said 600 feet, so.
Yep. Alright, 300.
Alright, good. Yeah, see how nice and smooth that takeoff was? So 270, 270.
Extend it out when I'll
The
close
right pass.
108 Papa Tango, and 33 left, clear for takeoff, wind 330 days.
Clear for takeoff 33 left.
So the wind doesn't show 2 at 330 already.
For Papa radar, contact the altitude.
400 for flapping small Papa.
Number 145 is the Foxtrot, start your right cross one. Right cross, 145 Foxtrot.
Yeah, we're not even showing like a headwind on us. We're showing 65 ground speed, like 65.
Hold your position for an
Okay.
arrival on 6.
So just bring us up closer to the 600.
Number 71 is the Foxtrot, continue down.
Right, now the big thing at this point is just to watch our airspeed so we're not like 70, 75. Keep it at 60.
left at Bravo 4.
And the pedal.
9709, hold short, 50 left.
Perfect. Oh, that was a nice draft, Gus.
142 after touch and go, extend up one.
Tower number 2733 on the ILS, runway 6.
That's 2733 Long Island Tower, runway 6. Continue.
Just watch our heading.
Number 2733.
For 108 Papa Tango, traffic ahead to your right, making right cross, no factor. Need to contact departure.
You know, for Republic, for the Delta airspace, you have to contact them before 4 miles out. We'll contact them.
733,
Well,
6 equivalent.
clear that because we got to be able to get a chance for us to climb.
Got it.
All right, we have towers out to our right.
270, turn cross.
270, continue up one.
Continue up 270.
Remember, the wind's pushing us a little this way, so just watch with our compass heading. Oh, there comes a southwest, I think. Yeah, look at these.
So now, quick question. So when I've got to do something like change frequencies, I know I can ask him, but
You can ask you could use pilot's resource management. What I did is I put the collective friction on. I got When I got us like straight and level and I felt comfortable, I would put the friction on for the collective and then change the frequency.
Got it.
And then turn it back off. Because you can ask for, that is pilot resource management, you're allowed to ask. But to show that, you're competent and that you are thinking, I'll try heading.
Yeah.
360 for 71 Hotel Pasha.
You're just showing that, well, you're not always going to have someone like Mike. You're going to have someone who doesn't know what to do. Or might, do worse for you. So I would get straight level, get the airspeed, smooth, put the friction on, and then change the frequency. If you have problems or whatever, then you could ask for help. Also, that could be part of your briefing before. Say, are you comfortable to help me with management in the cockpit, change frequencies and this and that. And he'll say either yes or no.
Okay.
And say that's what I would do to someone I was flying with. I would show him how to change things so to help relieve my thing. No, the whole thing is for you flying safe. So you can teach someone to do it and have it do it. It's one less thing. That's honestly what I would do.
Okay. Westbound, there'll be traffic off your left, northbound Cessna 2000.
We'll look for the Cessna 270.
Alright, so just watch out.
Operator service terminated, select the park, changes. Actually, remain this frequency. There's a Suffolk City helicopter. 12 o'clock, 3 miles, currently southbound with us.
Looking for that traffic, stay with this frequency, 5 Pop.
Number 21412, start your right cross on.
Right cross, 42.
You see? Watch.
2733.
Just watch out.
Contact ground, 2733.
9709 on your 33 left, quick takeoff.
I have controls with you for a second. Just see if you see where this person is.
Alright, you're good.
Yeah, just give me a second to look around.
3 miles.
I think I should see him.
156 direct, 150 left, total land, traffic take deck for departure stop.
We got traffic on the roll. Well, Terrace Tech,
I do not have.
Back into downwind.
71 Hotel Foxtrot, turn base, traffic hold position, prior to your right.
Turning base, 71 Hotel Foxtrot.
Yeah, you don't see him? Okay. You have controls?
Alright.
4046 south.
My controls.
We can start climbing.
Left
I'm going to school up VFR.
Takeoff. West of 33 left, hold on, 4 takeoff.
We're just staying on.
555 uniform Papa, radar service terminated, select the VFR, change it through.
Through, 5 uniform Papa.
Alright.
He must be well behind.
About a mile east.
Alright, so we turn it down?
Is a police helicopter maneuvering.
Yep. Alright.
So turn down. Okay, so now we're coming up to Republic. What do we want to do now?
So I'm going to put my friction on.
Okay.
And I'm going to put in quad 26.
Outside. Make any adjustments you have to.
This is a little balancing act.
Yes, I feel that. I wouldn't worry about the ATIS, just put it in the tower.
Okay.
Because we're close enough, it's...
Traffic off your left wing of the helicopter and the outbound turning cross one. 99709, Roger, flight in 270.
Alright, we're descending, so I'm just going to raise this away.
I really do not like that.
No? Alright, I'll put it in for you. It's 118.8.
Don't mind. That's,
I'll
have to get a little more comfortable with that.
Alright, so we'll just practice that a little bit more. Alright, so it's 118.8, right?
118.8.
Alright, so I'm going to switch over to them. Alright, and slow us down and get us climbing.
Alright.
So it's still about 7 miles out. They have a runway, 3-2, so... Keep us climbing, get us higher. Alright, we're about 6 miles out. You want to contact them?
Alright.
29 when able, safe parking.
Going to hangar 82.
Oh, finally.
Twilight 29, Roger, turn left on Bravo if you got it, ground point 6.
Bravo if we got it, 0.6, thanks. Cover, tower, helicopter 555, uniform Papa.
Helicopter 555, uniform Papa, Republic Tower.
Well, Papa inbound, looking for full stop landing.
Correction, tower. This tower got the 555, Papa, 1,000 feet, 6 miles to the east. Request transition at 1,600 feet. Check out to the west.
And number 5 uniform, Papa, just when able, or did you want that to the runway or to the ramp directly?
No, 5 uniform Papa, we want to just transition midfield, check out to your west.
Number 5 uniform, Papa, roger. Then Republic altimeter 3031 at or above 1,600 is approved, westbound.
Alright, 5 uniform Papa, 1,600 westbound approved transition, 5 uniform Papa. I guess I should be more clear to you.
Sorry, no, that was me. That was
altitude.
You said it.
It's going to be a helicopter flying over you.
Down to pattern altitude at Chris Wolf.
So let's get up quickly.
Okay.
1,600, get 60 knots, just like that.
Republic Tower, we're 152 Delta Charlie, runway 32, Alpha 1, ready for takeoff, please.
I thought you understood.
That's my fault. That is, you told me when we were outside that we were going to transition, and I did not. That was a brain fart completely.
No problem. All right, we're still all good all the way around. All right, we're still clear left and right, forward all the way around.
We 152
got the airport,
runway 32, Alpha 1, line up and wait.
Runway 32, Alpha 1, Delta Charlie.
We're not in their airspace yet. We're about 5 miles out. Yeah, I should have went over with you saying, tell them exactly where we are, our altitude, and what our intentions are.
Right on Golf, going to Modern.
Okay, Press 17, turn right on Golf, ground point 6.
Golf, Modern.
Second aircraft calling second.
And that's how it's like just straight ahead, just slightly left of the yellow roof.
Left traffic, 32, clear for takeoff, 2 Delta Charlie.
All right, we're 1,600 feet, so let's level out and get us to 70 knots.
Who's next, Alpha 1? Terminal State 48. Terminal State 48, runway 32, Alpha 1, line up and wait.
You see the tower, it's kind of hard, it's right. Yeah. If you see, you got that yellow, to the left is a white building, it's dead center of it.
Piper 75, 2701.
All right, good.
75270, roger, fly, not heading for right base for runway 32. And did you want a full stop?
Once we get past the tower, we're just going to drift to the right, follow Hempstead Turnpike. You want to follow like major roads and stuff like that, so if we have an emergency, we have somewhere to go down. Oh, it's a nice updraft.
Terminal State 48, northeast is approved, runway 32, clear for takeoff, and 3005. Take up this way.
You got the tower in sight? It's dead.
Helicopter
Yes.
5 uniform Papa, traffic here 2 o'clock, 3 miles southwestbound, 1,200 Piper.
Southwestbound, so they're going this way, 1,200
Public
feet.
Tower, Cessna 99709.
All right, so don't get too crazy with look, we didn't see it.
Requesting
He's watching them, so we're good.
99709, Republic Tower at Deer Park. Enter a right downwind runway 32 and extend.
Just don't let us descend, keep us up at 1,600.
Is that 99709?
And Cessna 99709, you can actually just slide that heading to join a right downwind for runway 32 and extend.
Don't let us slow down too much.
Enter right down for 32 and extend.
We got 57? Yeah, it is not showing much of a headwind.
12, can you step short approach, runway 32?
8 from Icarus 12.
Icarus 12, make short approach, runway 32, clear touch and go, on departure, right traffic.
Right traffic, clear short approach, Icarus 12.
Icarus 12, amend that, on departure, left traffic, you're clear to land, or
got it,
runway 32.
Clear touching go left traffic, Icarus 12.
Piper 270, turn
All right, that's good.
left
Level us
10
out,
degrees.
keep us here.
Piper 270, turn left 10 degrees.
Got 69 headwinds, 70 knot, airspeed, so we're doing good. You got tower now, right?
Yes.
So tower, and then
Cessna 5416 Bravo, Republic Tower, right downwind for runway 32
the hospital and everything, we'll just drift over the little way that way, because that's we have set turnpike.
Okay.
2 left downwind, 32, 2 Delta
Just
Charlie.
watch our
Number
descent.
2 Delta Charlie, extend your left downwind and I'll call your base.
Send you a call at 2 Delta Charlie.
Just try
Number
to
2 Delta Charlie, traffic here 2 o'clock, 1 mile, 800 feet.
just try to pick out something, in the horizon, line up with something on the
I'm sorry, that
compass,
was
the trips, or whatever.
Traffic here 2 o'clock, 1 mile, 700 feet.
Make it a little easier.
Number 270, you can fly that heading for your right base, runway 32, clear to land your number 2 and 3109er.
Flight train heading, and we'll follow the traffic once we spot them, 270.
Number 2 Delta Charlie, traffic in a 2-mile right base, 1,200. I'll clear your base to follow him.
2-mile right base, looking 2 Delta Charlie.
Helicopter 5 Uniform Papa, previously called traffic is no factor.
270 traffic check.
Yeah, we saw him already. There's 3-2, so we're going midfield, so we're not in anyone's way. That's the tower lines up
Number
midfield.
270, Roger, cancel landing clearance, but continue. I'm going to have traffic as this part of
Forward up, 270.
Cruise number 1 at Alpha 1.
Alright, so 70, 1,600.
Mile.
Stage 69, read.
Judge eyes closed.
Runway 32, Alpha 1, traffic on a 1.5 mile final.
That's not a good look for the helicopter. Why does this guy fly with his eyes closed? Oh, it's not good.
And no stage 52, final powerful foot, runway 32.
Passing midfield.
All the military planes in the hangar over there, that's when they do this stuff. The air show, they usually have the Thunderbirds.
Helicopter 5 Uniform Papa, altimeter is 3031, I'm showing you at 1,400.
031, that's... Alright, well, tell them we're going to climb 100.
Sorry, what did you say?
No, tell them we're going to climb the 100.
Base, 2 Delta Charlie.
Terminal 669, Northeast Cruise, runway 32, clear takeoff, and 32011.
32, clear for
Hey, you
takeoff.
know, get us close to this.
5270, runway
Because
32, clear land.
the problem is we run into
Runway 32, clear your land.
the Bravo air.
270.
Section 709, you're real wide now, and you can turn 20 degrees to the right.
Alright, level us here.
Number 5 Uniform Papa, altitude is now your discretion.
Altitude line discretion, 5 Uniform Papa.
Alright, so he starts slowly descending. So bring up the turn the carpet down.
Alright.
And just bring us down like a 200-300 foot descent rate. And just drift us over to the left, because that road over there on the other side of the baseball stadium, that's Hempstead Turnpike. You see it right in front of us? That's where we want to go. So we're still clear left and right. Yeah, just a nice 200-300 foot descent rate. That's good, because we're going to meet up if you go straight right here now. That's out over there, but see, it swings in.
Runway 32, line of away, traffic to my left base.
Let me take the friction off there. That was probably on there too long.
I got it.
Number 709, you can turn base now
Watch out
for
this
runway
time,
32.
And
there we go.
709.
That's 270, turn left Alpha 3, got it, ground point 6.
Yes, Alpha 4, 270.
Yeah, so get us back to 70
Number
knots.
270, Roger, no lay down to Alpha 4, left there, ground point 6.
No lay, Alpha 4, ground point 6, 75, 270.
And just try to keep our descent rate no more than this.
Okay. Alright, so trying to keep that trim.
I'm going to 662, northeast is cruise, runway 32, clear takeoff.
Take off on the stage, 62.
Who's next? Alpha 1.
Terminal 57.
Terminal 57, runway 32, line of away, traffic 1.5 mile final. Be ready.
2032,
Just come a little to the left.
Helicopter 5 Uniform Papa, did you want an early frequency change?
5 Republic, yeah, that's fine. I appreciate all your help, thank you.
Number 5 Uniform Papa, frequency change for exam.
5 Republic, have a good day. I'm still going to listen to him anyway. He's thinking we're going to contact Kennedy.
With Bravo.
Let's make sure we get down closer to 1300,
Okay.
because we got the one tour right here. And you see,
Terminal 57, follow your company traffic, midfield up into northeast, runway 326 takeoff, and 3108.
Takeoff 32, Terminal 657.
Number 2 Delta Charlie, runway 32, clear touch go on departure left traffic.
we don't want to
Go
break
touch and go left
the
traffic.
Bravo airspace.
Number 3577, Republic Tower, straight in runway 32.
Straight in 32577. Total Tower, Piper 21412 over Deer Park at 1000 feet with Charlie inbound, full top.
Number 2 Delta Charlie, go around.
We're going to keep it at 13, you said, right?
No, keep us between 11 and 12.
Okay.
And
Number 2 Delta Charlie, you can make a climbing left.
a little bit further, then we'll just start turning to the left. Because we're not going to go.
Correction, runway 32 and extend.
We're not going that, we're not going all the way to the Bravo.
Or stay on the 10 degrees.
I just wanted us to be able, you get comfortable to make the call, the radio, change, let him, like I said, who you are, your altitude, and what your intentions. I know, if he wants us at 1600, so I usually just add that in all at once, makes less work for them. But going through, if you never did it before, you're not going to know that. So I just done it enough times. All right, so let's just levels off here at 1,000. Okay. Watch your trim. You see where the road curves?
Yes.
Then once we hit that curve, just start gradually going to the left.
Got it.
Down to the shoreline, the outer shoreline.
All right, so 1,000, trying to keep it at 1,070 knots. Trim. Okay, power. Good.
So next time I'll make sure I'm more clear to you.
That's me. That I should have rehearsed in my head, and the same. I mean, to
I thought you understood when we were talking out there, but you're doing a pre-flight, so...
Honestly, I did, and...
I should have went over with you to how to say it to me before.
I mean, the radio call is, you know, who, what, where, why, and that was who and
that's it.
What, maybe, you know, like, and that wasn't even our plan.
Not too sharp, just let this go. I want to make sure I stay out of his airspace. He has to worry about us. No, just so we'll go back this way. Actually, head right for the monument. You see it out there, Jones Beach Monument Theater? Like you said, you're going to keep us at 1,070 knots?
Number 577, traffic forward left 3 miles, turn left base, final pipe.
And now remember, we got the winds pushing against us, so you're just going to have to keep on corrected so you're not being pushed.
Okay.
Finish it to your right a little.
Number 16 Bravo, turn 20 degrees to the left, you're opposite direction, my final.
Now, what was the problem you were having with the frequency change? It was just...
You know what, it's just,
too distracting?
I'm feeling, it's, I think I told, you know, one of the crazy things is how much energy you kind of, in the beginning, how much energy I'm putting fighting against my, like, fighting, just over gripping, fighting, and, you know, it's this feeling that I got to get my hand back on the collective.
No, if you put the friction on,
I know.
I mean, you can go a little bit.
It is the fight that's when it just becomes distracting.
Right.
You know, so.
Yeah, it is distracting, I understand. But you know what it is? All I do, even with the friction on, you know, I'm doing it like you said, I'll come back, lift the collective up in air, go back again. Don't take your time. What happens is you get all frustrated and rush, and then you're doing nothing.
November 2 Delta Charlie,
Well, I mean, that's the...
So we're following the Meadowbrook right now. So this is actually a good path to follow Meadowbrook, you know. We have an emergency, we have a road underneath us. That's the point of private, is safety. And you're not learning anything if you're frustrated, you're not saying what you say, whatever. Next time, when we do this, we'll talk about where we're going to go, what we do, and make notes if it helps you before we go. Because you're not learning anything by getting frustrated and upset and everything else.
No, it's on me as I was sitting. You know, you sent me the text. I went. I pulled up the chart. I even just for the sake of it, I wanted to see what the distance was. Just kind of figure in my head how long it's going to take. You know, just kind of go through some of those things. But I really didn't even think about it, just because, you know, so much of a lot of times I'm not really transitioning through airspace that way. I'm going from one control, one tower to another. So I just should have worked it through. That's all.
Yeah, I think it was like 12 minutes for us to cut it through, to Republic. Yep. Transfer a couple minutes to get over, and then come down and around. I mean, I just want to work on, like I said, straight level, maintaining your airspeed and altitude, porpoising and stuff like that.
None of which have gone specifically well today.
That's
but,
right.
Okay. All right.
All right, that's a private. Now you're coming down here, you're going to the outer shoreline. I mean, you see all these land over here, so like if you want to save time and stuff like that, it could be a thought, I guess first, cut across this. If during the check ride you were Mike and this and that, I would say I'm following the road for safety. If you want to just cut over this way, you can. It's your call.
We will cut over for the sake of this.
Yep. All right, so just make the call that it would clear left and right and forward.
All right, clear right, clear forward, clear left, and we're turning. We're going to keep this. So now, let's think about this. I'm going to... The winds were coming out of the... So I'm going to get a push this way.
Yep. But let's just say, make sure we stay close. You know, you got that little sandbar there, so don't go that way. Cut across this way.
Got it.
Keep over something. Don't lose any altitude because, like I said, how far we have to go for our glide if we have to auto. Alright, so what I got, 69? So honestly showing more of a headwind going this way than that way, which makes no sense. Alright, so we're clear all the way around, just double check. No one's coming at us this way, no one's coming at us this way. All our gauges in green, blue is good, car temperature good, no warning lights. Now we're getting close to Republic, and then we know the people come off the shoreline, so let's just get to the outer shoreline, head to the outer one out that you see out there.
Got it.
For Jones Beach, that's where we want to head. We don't want to stay on the inner shoreline, because that means the plane will be up higher further out.
Following the full stop, Hyper, runway 32, touch and go, number 3.
Can we actually make this full stop at 12?
X12, that's scan, runway 32, your clear left.
32 at 12.
3508, left 14.
$900. I'm adding power, bringing myself back up.
Yep. Oh, we cleared the right. Just make a right. Make sure no one's coming
right
from the shoreline that way. Got that plane up there.
Yeah, that plane there.
It's not an issue, obviously.
249, traffic, forward left, 4 miles, turn right base, final 1,200, Hyper, keep an eye out.
Yeah, so you know what, we'll just stay on along the water on this side of the thing, so we can just cut back over to the other side, because we're going to head over towards the Isocorp buildings, just to save some time and everything getting back. And we'll fly more direct. I just want to make sure I circumvent enough around Republic here, so we can cut over a little to the left. Only one person has their boat in the water over here now. My brother-in-law, he puts his boat, you see where that one boat is?
Yeah.
They bring their boat over and just leave it for the summer, and then they come out on weekends and nights and stuff.
I've got a buddy who there's a, I don't know, it's not dissimilar to, I guess, Mid-Island, but he rents, you pay like a membership, and he can rent a boat.
Really?
Here, and they have another place in Florida.
What?
And he just, it's not huge, but it's the thing that he and his wife like to do. They bring people out, and
he just hangs
fun.
out.
Yeah.
They sit there drinking and this and that.
Pretty much.
Makes them happy, whatever. All right, we still just make that check, make sure no one's coming up behind us.
Clear right.
All right, we clear left. I have no one out here. So we could just ride along here. We don't need to go that far out.
Got it.
Just right here. So I want to just bounce us back as quickly as possible towards the ISO building. I just want you to be aware that, you ought to be, you're flying around airspaces, this and that. Planes, they come in at a higher altitude. So we don't want to be too high, and we can fly lower anyway. We just got to watch for them transitioning along the shoreline here. And now you're always thinking of safety. I got 75 ground speed, which doesn't make any sense because the winds are coming from, they said 33. Got, what, 72, 73? Not much. Are they surfing or are they just chilling on the beach?
I think that's just chilling. I mean, it's too cold, too calm.
Yeah, I just don't understand why you have to park on the beach. You're dumping oil and crap and shit off your cars onto it. Alright, got Republic out there to my left. So head towards our island. Yeah, head for the bottom part of the island.
Right.
And then we'll just like shoot across real quick. Alright, so we're clear left. I have no one coming up on my left side. No one in front of us.
Alright, 70. Keep it trim. Power's good. Altitude, a little bit. There we go.
14, turn left off.
Once we get to our island, you see that little white peninsula sticking out over there? Before you follow the bridge around the shoreline, there's that white peninsula.
Okay.
Head for that.
All right.
But not yet, don't turn in yet. I just still want to stay outside this airspace. I think the island's going for that white peninsula. There's no reason. If Mike ever says, yes, you follow the road to the bridge and the bridge down and across.
Delta, when they 32 line up away, truck on a 2 mile.
Fly the 59 Delta. Take up 59 Delta.
59 Delta, negative, just line up and wait.
Once we get on the other side, we get the peninsula. Once we get on the other side, closer to the bridge, I want you to, I have ATIS in, so I just want you to switch to ATIS, and I want you to put our tower in.
Okay.
So you have time with no rush and everything. So just get comfortable doing that. Alright, I don't see a helicopter out here, I don't see next door out here. You see the peninsula I'm talking about right there?
Yes.
So, yeah, just aim for the right side of it.
Let's say 563, Republic Tower, hold front, runway 32, number 2.
I see the runway over there, so.
296, 2,500,
yeah.
2,000.
Don't fly.
Maintain 2,000 until 530.
And we're still out of there.
Republic Tower, at or above 1,600 until 5, straight in runway 32.
1,600 until 5, for runway 32, Equinox 296.
I just watch our descent.
Control accept, information Gulf now current, altimeter 3031 for Republic.
Approach path for that 32. Pass in a moment.
Alright.
Do you have anyone out there? So just
No one out there, clear.
All totally
so far
clear.
looks clear.
Forward, and I have no one on left and no one coming up behind us. We gotta pass it as quickly as possible.
Send your downwind and I'll clear base.
And downwind, you'll call base 2.
So that's things what you're looking for when you're passing around airports, you know, their approach and departure paths. Alright, so we're past this approach path, so we're totally good for that.
Runway 32, Alpha 1.
Okay, so once we get to close to the shoreline, just head towards the court building, and I want you to, like I said, switch us over to ATIS, listen to ATIS, and put in tower.
Alright.
Transmission Sierra, time 15560, wind 310 at 10 visibility 10, sky conditions 2 clouds at 25,000, strict 21, viewpoint -1, altimeter 3028, visual 13 Spain, departing runway 33 left and right. Notice emissions obstruction train 1.9 miles east-northeast, 135 feet.
Next time, wait till we get over the shore.
Okay. On-site service, may use personnel to cool, get your sternways and text reduce caution birds, see the birds in the vicinity of Long Island Prairie Airport. All departures except close traffic, contact clearance further on 121.85. Hey, advise on contact via information Sierra.
Information Sierra. Got friction off.
Long Island Transmission Sierra, time 15560.
Should be about to change.
wind 310 at 10 visibility 10, sky conditions 2 clouds at 25,000, strict 21, viewpoint -1, altimeter 3028, visual 13, plane runway 33 left and right. Notice to air missions, obstruction crane 1.9 miles east-northeast, 135 feet, flagged and lighted. Attention alert, half
Alright, so it's still clear left. No one coming out.
Personnel and equipment will get your sternly absolutely caution. Caution birds, do look for birds in the vicinity of Long Island McCarthy Airport. All departures except close traffic, contact clearance clothing on 121.85. They advise on the contact the information Sierra.
So you want to put tower?
Long Island Tower information Sierra, time 1556 Zulu.
331 on the 6-foot takeoff.
And like I like to put it ground because that's something we could have last minute with them, so.
Long Island Tower, helicopter 555, uniform Papa.
If he doesn't answer, we'll wait a minute or two.
555, uniform Papa, Long Island Tower, squawk 4365.
4365, 5 uniform Papa.
So we're looking to go to the side. Oh, you tell them. What are we, 10 miles out? Yes. 800 feet. Information Sierra, inbound for side.
Turn left close traffic, expression.
Turn left, close traffic,
Like if you get the woman, she won't answer you if she's, because she
48,
sees
number 1,
us.
runway 33
She's
right.
like not answer us because we're too far out. Don't let us descend. Don't let us descend anymore.
5 uniform Papa, radar contact 9 miles southwest, intention the altimeter 3027.
5 uniform Papa with Sierra, down for the facade.
Mach 331, connect departure ticket.
Mach 331, please.
5 uniform Papa, continuing down at below 600 feet, main west of runway 33 left at all times.
Continuing inbound, facade, west of 33 at all times, 5 uniform Papa.
Copy 5 uniform Papa, yep, and at below 600.
Below 600, 5 uniform Papa.
Alright, remember they're using 3-3 that way, so we'll head in. Once we get closer, we'll start right and just, you know, box off our approach. So you can still head towards the tower. You got this flow pretty far out.
Protect 687, 103209, runway 33 left, let's take off.
Long Island Tower,
Yeah, don't go any lower, because I think we're lower than 600. Just keep us at 70.
In the left face to the parallel.
Looking for traffic, clear to land, 7 on the Moscow.
Wealthy area. Bright waters.
Light traffic before.
We're almost heading for the, we're staying to west of the 624, but once we get closer then we'll just square off and get across on the other side. We're just listening, watch altitude, that, we're just listening if they say Southwest Baltimore, whatever, frontier.
Protect 687, contact first left.
Do you understand? I want us to stay on this side of it as long as possible before we cut over.
Okay.
Because if we start drifting over now, we're going to be in that in the approach path like forever, unless we leap really sharp left out this way than that. So we ride this way. When we get close, then we can just zip right quick, much quicker and easier. All those trees around that house right there. Right there. Like, how many trees over there? It's crazy.
Helicopter 5, uniform Papa, fly heading 090 to cross runway 6 arrival path.
090, 5 uniform Papa.
Right, she wanted us to do something that's different than I thought. See, I think we'll be forever in our approach path, but
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand why.
I would have kept us going and then had us cut across. But whatever. So just make sure you stay a little to the right of the east. Watch our altitude. No, she doesn't understand what our thinking is.
Sorry, she doesn't understand.
I guess she's not understanding our thinking, follow it and cut across, but there's the approach path, so why don't you just keep her airspeed. On Tower Helicopter 5 Alpha, I'm clear of your approach path for 624.
Target 5, uniform Papa, remain south runway 6 all times and west runway 33 left, direct to the sod approved, wind 34010, sod, split land.
Split land, direct to the side, 5 uniform Papa.
Wait, approximately turbulence south of departure parallel and hold prior, winds are 3205 and we 33 right, clear, touching down.
I'd really like to see how clearly they could see us, like, for our positioning.
What do you mean?
That she knows that how far we are. East, so, you know, from the approach path or departure path. Like if I really need to make that call. Doing it for safety, but it was curious. Alright, so we're lining up straight ahead. You see the white hangers at the edge of the grass?
Yes.
So that's where we'll be heading. So we're on our extended downwind.
Skyhawk 71, Hotel Foxtrot, exit there, contact ground.
Bravo 3, contact ground, 7 Foxtrot.
Falcon 9, who's here, Foxtrot, runway 33 left, winds are, stand by. Falcon 9, who's here, Foxtrot, runway 33 left, good to take off.
Departure 33 left, 900, Sierra Foxtrot. Tower 85 of the Fox is up here, ready to take off.
Is that a black?
Say again.
Is that a black hole?
5 Lima Foxtrot, winds are 33012, gust 15.
Scratchy radio.
Sierra,
Sounds like
clear to take off southbound to cruise.
5 of the Foxtrot to go southbound.
Helicopter 5, uniform Papa, traffic charting, taxiway Sierra, headed southbound.
Looking for that traffic, 5 uniform Papa.
Falcon 9, Sierra Foxtrot, contact departure.
it's one of the black holes.
Terminal State 48 on the village, send upwind.
Alright, so I want you when we're coming in to make a steep approach. Get down to 400 while we turn our final. We'll pick out our landing spot off the dash. And before, you know, like normally say I keep over the dash, I want you to add, give us like another 50, 100 feet to start a little bit earlier of descent. So give you a nice, slow, easy descent in.
Okay. All right.
Helicopter 5, Lima Foxtrot, traffic inbound to the sod is, will be off your right on that turn. Should be no flash, 700 feet.
Second, there's the Black Hawk.
Yep, I got him. It won't be an issue. Come to the left.
Clear right, clear forward. We've got that in.
It's not a black hole.
They're just to the left of the tower now.
Let him know. You see him.
How do you know about that? The traffic type.
55, Lima Foxtrot, traffic passing off your right now.
Alright,
So copy's up. Thank you.
Alright, all our gauges in the green. Fuel is good. Cartridge good. No warning lights. So let's go. Just go in for, like I said, a steep approach. Get on the other side of the tower, turn it for our final.
Position runway 33 left and traffic.
Right, so send don't go below 400. Once we get closer to where we're going to start, we'll get closer to 40 knots too. But keep us above 50 before we turn
line up and
final.
wait. Traffic landing runway 6.
Runway 33 left, 72 more than
Princess Flight 3942, additional traffic helicopter a mile off the right front is south of runway at all times, therefore the speed friendly.
Okay, clear. The area looks clear. I'm turning.
So don't descend anymore.
Yep.
We got this tower here, so just be mindful.
Staff 126 Fox, are you on me?
Okay, so 400. We're keeping our airspeed up.
Staff 126 Fox, tower flight 240 traffic.
240, 16 Foxtrot.
Once we get a little closer, like a little bit past this green building, start slowing us down to about 40 knots. Closer to 400 feet. Yep. It's a nice slow. You know, you're slowing down, so don't let us climb.
Moved. 50, 400. And now we slow down. Up. So 400, don't descend.
Not yet.
Staff 126 Fox,
I got a spot out there. I don't see anybody in there, so we're good. So let's just keep on, don't go below 400 yet. I mean 40 knots. Keep 40 knots. Because what do we got? Showing like a 10 knot headwind. Alright, so I got my spot. So I probably wait.
Flight 3942.
I probably start my descent like where that plane is. So we're going to start our descent down. Very slow, very slow. Don't go any slower. And just keep us just like this. Don't slow up too much. Try to keep the airspeed. And don't descend anymore. Alright, good. Yep, keep us above 30. We're right at the edge. Nice and slow. Don't let us descend anymore. Good. 200 foot, 300 foot, that's good. Alright, bring it down now, a little bit. So we're getting a little closer.
Takeoff left traffic delay approved, 71 Hotel Foxtrot.
Oh, it asked me to help us keep bouncing around some. It's good.
Forward of Bravo.
Alright, so we're dropping, so just give us a little forward airspeed so we make sure we make our spot. A little bit more forward.
Good check 432, tower, only 33 left, -1
We're going to wind up going a little short.
Crew check 432.
Okay, you just need to catch that airspeed a little earlier.
Traffic at your 1 o'clock and a mile and a half, that's 1,000 feet. Staff 126 Hotel Foxtrot,
Right there.
3 right to Joshua, you can get the
Just
traffic
stable hover.
downwind, so make right traffic.
We'd like to full stop, Takeoff Foxtrot.
Have 126
put it down.
Foxtrot, turn base friendly 33 left, traffic position.
2 left, turn base, 126 Foxtrot.
From the 48 unit 1 to 33 right.
Very good. How'd that feel coming in?
Felt okay. Nothing felt out of control.
No, it wasn't out of control.
Golford 1933 left, crew check 432.
I felt good about the airspeed above 30, and then just got away right away. And I don't want to get nuts chasing it, but
If you feel you're not pulling power and our descent rate isn't really more than 300 feet, then fine, keep it up. But just make sure you're going to make your landing spot. Because you add the airspeed, it gives you a little more power. And it gets you closer to your landing spot. Alright, so good. Alright, let's do a pattern, nice straight pattern.
okay.
Just regular normal approach. All gauges in green, feels good, calm, good. No warning lights. Amps, oil pressure's good. Clear right, left, and forward.
Alright, coming up.
From the state 48 traffic off your left front there for the parallel now, unit 1 to the right side. Crew check 432, contact person. Roger, crew check 432.
We're now Tower 5 Uniform Papa, looking for less close traffic back to the sod.
Target 5 Uniform Papa, make left traffic start to take off.
Take off left traffic, 5 Uniform Papa.
I'm not going to help you, so just like I said, nice and easy, slow. And then once you start feeling squirreling, then you can just push through a little bit more, just like that. Perfect. See, I didn't even touch anything. All right, we're clear left and right.
We are clear.
And you see we weren't oscillating all over the place, so that's perfect.
Clear.
That's the takeoffs you want all the time. 50
Okay.
knots, so it's slight air cyclic, just slight. We get our climb in, and then we're pushing back over a little, so we don't.
Long and down, in the downwind for that particular.
I don't know why he's waving to us.
Sky Hawk
Probably giving us the
7-1 Hotel Foxtrot, number 2, calling company over the numbers runway 33 left to land.
Edge of the runway.
Clear to land.
Alright, so just
Turning.
make sure you
Clear
clear.
right. Left.
Go.
And turning. Let's get
And then just go on a 240 heading. That makes it much easier. Perfect.
4.
Keep on climbing.
Coming up on 500.
Delta 5 uniform Papa side, clear to land.
Clear land stop, 5 uniform Papa.
Clear right.
Delta 5 uniform Papa, enable squawk VFR.
Squawk VFR, 5 uniform Papa.
7-1 has Foxtrot, 1 departure.
Alright, don't climb anymore.
And 600. And we're turning. Clear all around.
Exit Bravo
And
3,
clear us to land. 3, we're down. We check our area is clear.
Getting your car peak. So car peak is up.
holding short of 33 left at Bravo 4.
Cruise check 520, Long Island Tower, wind 3407, gust 16, runway 33 left.
5. We're
Wind
trim.
33 left, cleared for takeoff, crew track 520.
Yeah, so just make sure before you turn, you just say out loud clear.
Runway 33 right, clear touching down.
Take it a little further. 600.
Watch our climb, watch our climb.
And I'm clear right. I'm clear forward. I'm clear left, and I'm turning left.
Well, you know, like we're turning our base, so you just saw, like I said, slowly descending the 500. So when you're turning your final, you're between like 500, 450 feet. Just keep us at 60 knots.
That traffic in sight up there.
Let's get back to heading
Back
to
to
0 because we're
60.
swinging out too far.
55, 500, and
Back
we're still. Alright, I'm going to clear right. Have that guy forward, and I'm clear left. Turning. Normal, regular approach.
Yep.
Terminal state 48 is
So the normal approach is just whatever feels comfortable, line of sight. Just we want to keep our airspeed till we get closer. So keep it like between 40 and 50 knots, no less than that.
Contact over to departure crew track 520.
Okay, don't slow up anymore yet.
Okay, so for normal approach,
You're not looking
we're
at
off
the
the
gauges anymore.
instruments. Yep.
Okay. We're not looking at it.
Now we're just
flying right to our
taking it.
spot. So we don't want to slow up too much, and you know we want to keep our descent in. It could be whatever, 300 foot, 800 feet, whatever you need to get there and feel comfortable. We're not looking at the gauges, we're just spot. Ooh, I know I need to speed up a little bit here.
Yeah.
That's good.
Tower, would you like 71 Hotel?
That's much better.
Affirmative, 7 with Foxtrot, contact now.
Don't slow up.
Contact out 71 Hotel Foxtrot.
Terminal state 48, look for a Challenger on a 5-mile final.
Contact state 48.
Affirmative, state 48, affirmative, look for Challenger on a 5-mile final.
Yeah, we're looking for contact state 48.
Very good. Yeah, that's what you want to see and feel when you do it. Just watch when we go down the drift, right?
Sorry, just watch the trim. You're
No,
saying?
the drift.
The drift.
Went to the right.
Tower exit 725 and Mount Visual 33 left.
Just because you don't want to make them nervous at the Corolla. Let's just go on the grass here and do like 1 or 2 hover rotos.
Clear land exit 745.
Coming up. That's all.
Tower check 202. Crew check 202 Long Island Tower, wind 3309,
thought you could take that off and put it down on your feet. It's bothering you.
Nah, it'll just get in the way there. Alright.
One moment to run a check with crew check 202. Crew check 202, cancel takeoff, clearance, advise ready.
You'll do all the controls. Once you get it, just put us into the wind. So just look the wind socks, make sure we're in the wind. Let's do over the grass.
Okay.
Is this clear? Very level.
Moving up.
You'll do all three controls. So like I said, roll off easy. Just hover auto. 3, 2, 1. Roll off. You know, right pedal. Once we settle, you raise collective.
Alright.
Tower crew check 202.
Hover auto. 3,
checklist is complete. Ready for
2,
departure.
1.
That's good. We were right on the ground, so just pick us up a foot or two more.
Pedals.
Right, back to neutral. That's good.
Okay.
I'll lock this down.
Alright. Come on.
That's good.
Alright. Auto in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa. Alright.
A little hard.
Yeah, we went to the right, so. Watch your overspeed, watch your overspeed. Alright, pick this up. Let's do that again. You pushed down and didn't raise. Okay, the altitude is good. This is good, this altitude right here.
Okay, hover auto. 3, 2, 1.
Nice and slow.
Runway
Good.
3 left, line up
That's all right.
check 202.
Come
Should
down
I,
a little harder? What are you saying?
No, I'm not sure on the timing there.
What's happening is we're starting to drift, and I think you're panicking and pushing down the collective.
The drift isn't bothering me. I just don't know when. I'm not feeling a moment there.
Let's pick it up for a second.
Okay. There it is clear.
Modern Aviation Exit 725.
Let's just
North and south.
nice and easy. Eyes outside.
Exit 725.
All right, roll. Roll up. 3, 2, 1.
Up enable and ground off exit 725.
Just like that. We keep on raising the collective. We moved around a little bit, but we kept the collective up and we didn't slam into the ground.
Okay.
What happened is I think you anticipating hitting the ground and you're slamming it down. That's all right. You want to do one quick stop?
Sure.
Yeah, actually, let's pick up and let's we're on exact heading. So we do 90-degree turn, 33, 24, 15, 6, back to 33, and we'll turn around and do a quick stop. So
okay.
Just do the nice pedal turns.
Modern North and still have contact ground.
Okay, yeah, we're going to north exit 725.
Send directly into the ramp right there. Have a good day.
That's the ramp, thanks. U2 exit 725.
Yeah, so you can give yourself a little altitude.
Okay.
All right, so you always clear. Say right tail is clear.
Clear. Right there. Now turning.
Let's stop at the
2-4. 02 under 33010 past 19er, runway 33 left, clear for takeoff.
Go to 15.
Runway 33 left, clear for takeoff, curve check 202.
Because it is getting gusty too, so that's actually it's pretty good. Really good, great, perfect. All right, now come to the 6.
That was clear.
All right, we want to hold it close to where we're hovering. Perfect. All right, back to 33. That's really good. Compensated because you knew you were going right into the wind. All right, come around 24 again.
Clear right, clear tail.
Remember, the winds are going to hit us, so we're just right, a little bit to the right. Yeah. All right, now come back to 15. Up to the left of 15.
Yep. Clear.
Take your time. All right, now just taxi us back.
Okay.
Take your time, because remember, we got a tailwind. So it's easier if you just like relax it and hold it back like this, because you're letting the wind do all the work for you. Do you feel how I'm pulling it back towards me?
Yes.
So you have control?
I have control.
All right, you got it. So it makes it much easier, and you go nice and slow. You really don't have to do too much pedal work. If you start going too fast, you see, we're going to have to use much more pedal work. That's good, just like that. Perfect. And it's gusty, so we're holding it really good. I had to say something, the wind gust came. Alright, come to a stop. And we're doing a left pedal turn, we gotta clear the right tail.
Okay. Right tail's clear.
Do traffic off your right, front making
Pedal
right
turn.
traffic contact departure of this flight. Traffic is right, contact departure, clear taxi 202.
Clear.
Back into the wind. Let's actually run this kind of this way because that's where the wind's on.
Okay.
But give us a little more room, so whenever you're ready.
Alright. We're going.
And we can pull in power so we get our climb in a little bit too. Yeah, that's good. Not too much. Like that. Yeah.
Quick stop in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, cyclic, lower collective, right pedal, level the ship, come down. Good.
Right all the way down.
Yep. Yeah, just watch lowering the collective before you do the aft.
Just watch low.
Because you were starting to lower.
Okay.
And you do it, but that's fine. Alright, let it know we'll head back.
Let's head back.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you wanted to know. So my bad. Alright. Learn down.
Ground tower, 5 Papa, looking at transition to the slopes.
Argent 5, uniform Papa, crossing 824 to the slope, stay in tension.
Transitioning to the slopes, head to park.
Papa 5, uniform Papa, contact ground when you're ready to head to parking.
Contact ground, head to park. 5 uniform Papa.
Alright, so we're cleared. So we're clear. 624.
Ground will stay for 8, runway 33 right to
I'll switch us to ground.
Okay.
left traffic.
Just keep us up.
We'll make left traffic.
You could do a quick stop actually across. Perfect.
In 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, cyclic, then lower collective. Yeah, you're pushing down a little bit too soon.
Alright.
That's fine. Alright, contact ground, let them know we're going in.
Look out, ground, 5 uniform Papa, and the slopes, looking to go to the AMP ramp.
Argent 5, uniform Papa, continue to parking.
Park, 5 uniform Papa.
Alright, take this out in between the big one gap. Bring us in.
Alright.
Alright, we're clear left on the taxiway.
We're clear.
Yeah, just watch for the quick stops because you're anticipating and you're pushing down before
Okay.
the aft. Just give it like a half a second before you start pushing down. Alright, we're still clear left. Come over.
Clear.
So we got a headwind, so just take your time. Don't it?
Clear.
Give us a little altitude.
Yeah.
Right there. Slow it down. Feels getting squirrely, just come back to neutral and then go again, slow. Don't try to fight through it because then it's just going to make it worse. Now I got the high wing on my left, low wing on our right.
Have a Hotel Foxa inbound for touching out at Eichwood.
Just give us a little altitude because we got the high wing over here.
Got it.
Right, heading the 270 pound traffic, sorry, 96.
Right, heading on 870.
Okay, what was the spot? Alright, bring us in. Just try not to go sideways. Nose in. Good. Right here.